That'd be fun. Yeah, we'll work up and then just run the rack down. Nice and sweaty. A couple of hairy, sweaty dudes. And a couple of fruitcakes, huh? 2 lucky dudes and 1 double decker. Like the rear delts are so tiny, all I want to do is get that 7 on the back. So turn to the side. See how like this is so fucking dominant? And you see how mine's like look at mine. See how it's like higher back here? Okay, so all we're trying to achieve is that little bit. Because if you contract too far, this is going to be bigger than that. Follow me?
Yeah.
So me, whenever I'm doing these, like I hang right here, and then like, see like look, if I come back a little bit, you see how it raises up right there in that one spot when I come back? But whenever I come forward, see how it raises even higher? So whenever I'm doing them, I do a little bit of everything. And notice how like my shoulders are like hinges. Like look at my traps. My traps ain't moving. Yeah. So if I come back, right there.
You come back that way, you don't even really see this at all.
But when I come up, you see how they start to raise up?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So that's how I want. But if I go all the way up, look at my traps engaged. I just want this. No trap engagement. So you don't need to use crazy light weight because we're only doing a small movement. Like a hinge. Yep.
This way? Where's that?
Okay. So what I want you to do is, I want you to bring them
This way.
like look in the mirror when you're doing it. See how, bring them further forward.
This way?
Yeah, there you go. You start to feel this. Too much up, too much. Right there, right there. Look in the mirror. That's what you want. See how they're like hinges now?
Yeah.
We don't want these to engage at all. See that right there? That's what we want. Whole time. Now turn to the side. Ooh, see how some blood started rushing right there? That's all we want. So whenever you're here, we don't want this.
Yeah.
We want this.
Which is what most people do.
Yep.
Huge, like.
Such a small muscle that like we don't need to do big things. So okay, like on the side. That's I want that 7. Come down, bend over. Like a hinge. Because if I come back, I start engaging my back.
Your back, yeah.
Then I can still pull back a little bit because I'm starting to fatigue. So I'm exhausted this way now.
That way more?
Let them come together a little more. There you go. Just let your arms hang now in front of you. Just let them hang down. Don't move them. Just let them hang. Now you just want to come up and out. There you go. Now start to pull back some.
When I'm down in that motion, I can feel it tightening up.
Yeah, it needs to pull. Like you can see the blood's flowing there. Like it's a little
Yeah.
blue right there. So you can see it's flowing because you're side dominant.
Yeah.
But whenever we turn to the side, we just want that 7. You see how, like, just let it hang like it was. Like compared to where you were, there's so much more blood there now.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do. Because, like, when we're here, like, when you're like doing it, you're like, okay, but like, I don't want the rest of my back to work. And if you pick up heavy dumbbells and do a full motion,
Yeah.
your rear delts ain't doing shit. It's all your back.
Yeah.
So we just want like little motions because the muscle's that big.
Yeah.
You don't need a big motion. You just got to nail the technique. So when I do these, like I start here and like you see me going out, but then as I fatigue,
You pull back a little more.
I start to pull back. But I still, because I'm still working.
Yeah, I mean with you can see the whole thing come all the way back here.
Yeah, that's what you would want.
Yeah.
So it's just, I won't do 8 reps. I'll do like 5 or 6 to fatigue that front way. And then as I work my way back, and I mean, I might do 20 reps with the 50s. Because on shoulders, I look at it this way. Arms, back, legs, chest, shoulders, you're all working shoulders on all of those days. So when you go to do it, you have to exhaust those motherfuckers. Literally beat the fuck out of them. That's how I look at it. And you can get a killer workout in 45 minutes. Because you just stay on top of them. More forward. There you go. Feel pull a little more?
Yeah.
Yep. You can see them. Right there. Now start working your way back. Yep. All the way back now. There you go. See the difference of once you start to fatigue up front, you work your way back.
Yeah.
Bro, it's.
I can feel even.
I mean, bro, you look in the mirror. If we got good light, you're blue. blue right there because you're exhausting all the oxygen out of there.
Well, you can see, like you said,
There you
look
go.
at right now.
See the 7?
Yeah.
See how it comes up?
Compared to when we started.
Yep, we just went that 7.
It was flat back there.
Yep. So like whenever I'm doing these things, that's all I'm envisioning. I want that to fill up with so much blood so I have this look.
Yeah.
So like when I talk to people, I'm like, oh, I see it. This is what I'm envisioning to happen. So I just want, like 6 reps won't do it, 10 reps won't do it, 15 reps. No, I want fucking as many as possible to get that. Notice how I'm not pulling like
The face.
all the way.
Okay.
I just want right here. Okay, so when I'm right there, what I'm doing is I'm pulling with my pinkies. So and then I'm pulling and I'm coming out to like behind the neck. Like as if you were doing a behind the neck pull down. Mm-hmm. So what I'm looking for at this is the tie-in. So whenever I'm behind, like you see how like I got the tie-in right here. Like so whenever I'm doing that, that's all I'm thinking about is the tie-in between my rear delt into my side delt, my tricep into my back. Like right there. Like that's, so whenever I'm pulling, I'm like this. So that whenever I come up, come down, and there, my rear delt ties everything. Almost so when I'm pulling, I'm like squeeze. So that like that's.
So what is the difference? So like the way you're pulling is kind of bent over and pulling, like you said, almost like your rear behind your head, as opposed to everybody else is supposed to.
Okay. I am doing no pose. There is no pose in bodybuilding that calls for me to go like this. Every pose calls for me to go fucking back
or up and down,
over, or reach from the top.
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I pulling like this?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So all I do is with everything I do, every fucking exercise resorts back to bodybuilding posing.
Okay, yeah.
So if I'm like this, okay, this is one of my signature poses. So when I do my cable crossovers, I start like this because I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then what's the other one? So
Yes, it's still the same.
whenever I'm doing any type of back. So whenever I do this, my signature Dorian Yates thing, like, okay? I am emulating every pose. So whenever I see people do the face pulls, I'm like, what pose connects that? And I mean, it's a common thing, but then once I started connecting all these dots, I was like, oh, I should do face pulls like over the head and pull back. There you go. So just as if you were doing a behind it, there you go, right there. So we want to focus on that right there, right there. Yep. Feel it?
Yep, oh yeah.
That's all we want.
And only to about a 90-degree angle, right?
Yep.
Or so
Now,
from-
if you pull further, pull harder. Pull like further back. You see all of a sudden this?
Yeah, I feel like I disengaged.
Yep, you didn't even use this no more.
Yeah.
So we want to get to that point right there, and that's it.
Because it takes the tension off the delt.
Yep.
Because right, that little movement like this, I can feel all of my, like my delt's holding everything.
Yep.
And like you said, if I come like this,
All of it goes into your legs.
yeah, it's gone. Never in my life, I don't think, at any gym have I seen somebody do it like that. You got everybody that does the only variation is I see people hold the ropes this way or hold it this way.
Yeah.
That's like the only variation I see, but it's always face pulls.
No.
Which I like that way better. But I'm saying I'm shocked. I've never seen anybody do it that way. But I can feel it all.
It's all systematic.
Yeah.
Did you get some of that?
Not all of it.
Or did you? Like the whole, like, what the fuck, what exercise do you ever do that in? So did you get it all? So I don't need to say it again? Look at Shane. See, when pussy's not on your mind all the time, you get things done. You know I'm a mess whenever I'm not accomplishing anything. All I'm doing is thinking about vagina. So again, like as you work up into this and become more comfortable, and you're like, oh, instead of doing the 20 reps that people normally do on face pulls, since you're using such a short range of motion, you can increase your weight pretty dramatically.
Yeah.
And then you'll really start to feel a pump. It'll be a feeling that you never felt on your rear delts before, simply because who uses a fucking 100 pounds on face pulls?
Yeah.
Well, you can't, but now you can because the range of motion is this big, and really be able to get a pump and something new to it.
And when you're in this position, it's a crazy stretch.
Crazy.
It's really not a stretch, you know, when you're doing a regular face pull.
Because it doesn't have to be a big pull, it just needs to be enough to engage your rear delts. Yeah, no, every single thing that I do, every exercise, like just the purpose. Because I think I got it from Cutler. Like whenever he was filming his videos, like back in the day, the DVDs and shit, whenever he did an exercise, like I saw it work. Like he'd do walking lunges shredded, I'd see the outsides of his fucking quads just go diced. And I'm like, outsides of the quads on lunges.
Yeah.
And then you'd see how he'd walk, and then it's like on the outside of your foot, you push with it, you get more of the outside, you take a big step, you get more of your hamstring. It was just watching everything, and then whenever I'd go in and try it just worked out.
Yeah.
Because with Coleman, it was kind of like, Coleman just had to move the weight.
Yeah.
He's nailing it.